Now, I'm going to be making a wedding venue with all the new Valentine's items. Hello guys, it's K-Spade and welcome back to my channel, and I'm going to be trying to build a wedding venue, and all the items I use are going to be from the new update. But before we get on this video, I do just want to say that I do have a Discord that you can all join, which will be linked down in the description below if you would like to be in a build battle that takes place this month, or if you would like to be in a video in the future. But let's get straight on into this video. Now, as you can see, I deleted this cafe here, and I'm going to tell you what happened. So you probably didn't see a video yesterday. I didn't upload yesterday, as it's normally my schedule too, but I did actually build that cafe, and it completely got deleted because my OBS crashed, which is obviously my recording software that I use to record. It crashed on me and deleted that whole video, which really annoyed me, so I just kind of didn't upload for that day. But it was a really nice cafe, and as much as I would have loved to redone it again, I just don't think I can build something twice and have the same motivation that I did when building it once. So I did decide to do a wedding venue, and this also goes with the theme at the fact we did get a lot of new Valentine stuff, so I did try and add the Valentine stuff in here as much as possible. And I will say another thing is that I did kind of have a bit of a blip where I felt a bit burnt out with Bloxburg, and the main reason for this is just I have no idea what to build or what to talk about on Bloxburg. So if you know videos you would like to see, then I am up to do those, as I was just struggling on what to build and what to upload, as I don't really like building things that are normal. So I don't really want to build a house or stuff like that. I kind of want to build things that are like venues like this one, or just something to do along the lines with updates, or just basically anything. I do obviously have a build battle planned this month, and hopefully I'm going to figure out a theme for that build battle. I'm still not 100% sure on what theme I would like to do, as I do have quite a few. And with this, I did decide to go for kind of a traditional wedding venue. I know you can get a lot of different ones, so you can get like a beach wedding venue, you can get like a nice, I don't know what it's like trees, forest kind of wedding venue. But I did go for the traditional one where it's just like in a building where obviously you walk down the aisle, which you do with every venue, I don't know what I'm saying. But basically I went for the really traditional one. Which I probably would do different ones, so I would probably try out doing a beach one. But as I was saying before, I am getting quite burnt out with Bloxburg. This is just generally to me, because I play it all the time, maybe. I'm generally not too sure. I bet a lot of you can probably relate that if you play a game too much, you then don't really want to play the game anymore because you played it a little bit too much. Obviously, I am still obviously going to make content on Bloxburg. It's just I'm trying to really think of what content I can do, because I'm trying to think of things to build, and I'm like, no, I've basically already built something similar to that before. But yeah, I do want to still try and upload the best I can. There will probably be some days where I obviously have blips and I don't upload, but I will probably mention that in my Discord. But going along with the Discord thing, I am hoping to host my build battle at the end of this month, hopefully. If you do, again, like I always say, want to be in that, the way to get in it is through my Discord, and I will choose 6 people at random to be in it. And as you can see, I did try and look at what new Valentine stuff we had to use. Now, I would say we didn't have a lot of decoration stuff. I feel like it was more smaller things. There wasn't very many large things, so I couldn't really decorate this kind of wedding venue the way I wanted because there wasn't many large things to use. They were all small, and you probably wouldn't see many small things, obviously, so it was kind of pointless adding them. But this part here where I add the fairy lights is probably my favorite. But I really do love adding fairy lights into any room. I do want to add them into my room, all over my ceiling, but I do really like how the fairy lights turned out. But obviously I did need some more lighting, so I did have to go in with more lights. Also, something that adds on to this week is the fact, out of nowhere, my dog started limping one day, and it carried on through about 2 days. So we took him to the vets to find out he's probably like sprained his leg. Now he is a very, very active dog. Let's just say that he's very hyper. And he had this like ball toy thing that we got him, and I think he played with it a bit too much to cause him to now hurt his leg. But it is really weird as he was like really tired and not obviously interacting a lot. And as soon as we got back home from the vets, he was acting all fine. He's still trying to act all fine, but his leg is still obviously hurt. So he does need to rest. But obviously that was making my week very stressful. But luckily his leg obviously is okay and it isn't anything worse. But I am doing the wall trims, and as you can see, there's like a gap in the roofing. If I put it any higher, you won't even be able to see like the gap that is there. But I did actually really enjoy building this build. It was pretty fun, and it does go along with the fact there's the whole new Valentine's update come out. And the reason I got this wedding kind of venue idea was because of the fact with the rings. I was like, why not make a wedding venue for the rings to give them a purpose? At this point in the video, I am just adding obviously the guest part, which I thought it kind of came to me during this while I was making this about the guest part. I was like, oh my god, why can't I be a thing where I add where the guests can sign in or they can write notes? I kind of took this a bit too seriously now I look back on it, but it was such a nice thing to add, and I'm now gonna tour it. Now, this is how the outside of the wedding venue looks. It is not the best on the outside. I still wish I could put like windows on the roof, which I can't. But outside we do have this new sculpture, I think it's new, that has been obviously added into game as special. And then going into here, we have the first part, which is where you would kind of sign your name or whatever really. You could even do this as like a little notebook. I'm not really sure, but there's two of these. And here is where the bride would walk down the aisle, and obviously all the seats are here. And at the back here, I was meant to open these, but these are where the rings are to obviously they give to each other. And this is how that looks, and I really love the fairy lights in here. They just make it look so nice. And also I have added the new balloons that have come in the update, and also I think this wreath is new, and so are these chairs, and I think I've actually pretty like the way this looks. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys have enjoyed this video, then please consider subscribing. I would really appreciate it. And I've linked my TikTok, my Instagram, and my Discord all in the description below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.